the world is flat. And I thought, oh, great, he's reading Tom Friedman's book. No, no, actually thinks the Earth is not the shape of a basketball.
When I point this small and happy infrared camera at my hand glows.
Have you ever seen something like this in the sky? It looks like a rainbow all around the sunshine. It's actually called a halo, or in this case, a sun halo.
That's part of the larger epidemic of why we're so trapped in this reality show world that, like, you know, this NASA announcement that they found 7 Earth-type planets around the TRAPPIST star, and nobody really cares, and that should be the biggest news story in the world right now.
Why? Because we can't get there. It's 40 light years away. Let's make this planet work. I can't stand this. I can't stand this talk about Mars and the moon and planets that we could never get to.
With infrared light. But then watch what happens as I dip it into this glass aquarium. Like, dude, my fingers are like totally cut off.
And you can actually make out some high clouds in between the sunshine and where this halo is. And that's what plays really a key role in what creates this halo.
There should always be room for that stuff. You always have to make, no matter what's going on down here, you always have to make room in our society for space.
Okay, but we shouldn't lead people to think that we could actually not make it work anywhere but here. We got to make it work here.
One of the best lines
Mars, no good.
One of the best.
I saw that show on Mars. It is not a good place to live.
I saw recently a line that said, "We're either alone in the universe or we're not." Either of those thoughts is terrifying.
But not riveting.
It turns out that glass blocks infrared light. It's one of the ways that greenhouses work. The glass lets light through, but prevents a lot of the heat, the infrared, from escaping.
So what's happening is we're getting some light coming from, of course, the sunshine. And as that interacts with these high clouds, cirrostratus clouds, which are essentially ice crystals, as the light comes into contact with those ice crystals, it bends the light and eventually will create this halo, or the 360-degree circle around the sunshine.
No, what's terrifying is destroying the Earth and we not being able to live there. That's terrifying. I don't know what that is, and I don't care. But
the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere does the same thing. But Bill, there is no big glass dome over the Earth.
Because this, I'm telling you, this bothers me. Because, I mean, I know we live in this post-fact world. Can't we agree that the world is round?
I know, okay. But there is a big gas dome. Big gas dome, get it? Glass dome, gas dome, are you with me? Huh?
It can also happen at night, too, but you need that certain type of cloud cover. Again, the high clouds that contain ice crystals that will make this big circle around either the sun or the moon.
Who's to say that picture is telling the truth? I can make a round picture with my iPhone today on the panoramic camera and make it look round. So I don't know. I'm not saying I think it's flat around. I don't know, but it could be. This is so dangerous.
Have either of them ever been on a plane?
Exactly, or a boat. How come, guys, when you sail toward the horizon, you don't fall off? What did we do to make people so cynical?
We can't ever solve problems if we can't agree on the facts.
Yes. Don't get it? Glass dome, gas dome, are you with me?
So now you know exactly what's been happening when you see that circle or halo around the sun or the moon.
I say also, though, that we have to respect people where they're at. And I know that you don't agree with that.
But that's over the line, though.
No, we don't.
We have to respect the guy who thinks the world is flat? That's the problem.